This is Janie's round 3 board game, where you start off with a car representing Janie's life. Janie's round 3 board game is her life after her husband died, therefore the heartbreak, sort of. She didn't really like her husband, but that's not important. So let's say I got the dice, and I rolled, and I landed, to the lake. Then I read the first quote card. First one is, "Moon's too pretty for anybody to be sleeping it away," Tea-Cake said, after they washed up the plates and dishes. "Let's just go fishing." "Fishing? This time of night?" "Uh-huh, fishing. I know where them bream is bedding. Seen 'em when I come round that lake this evening. Where's your fishing poles? Let's go set on the lake." She felt like a child breaking rules. That's what made Janie like it. So this quote directly represents right, the moon itself is Janie, as he says in the quote that Tea-Cake doesn't want to hide her away, and the lake itself is her being free now compared to her previous relationships. It's important because, like her grandmother, or with her relationship with Jody, she was never free. She wasn't able to do stuff, especially something like fishing. That's why she acted so surprised, and that's why there's a lake right here, and she's coming out of the lake because she's finally experiencing it. The second part is a mirror. So if we roll again and get 6, which is exactly how much we need to get to the mirror. And the mirror represents, well, a couple of things, but the quote for it is, "Nah, I never gaze at 'em in the looking glass. If anybody else gets any pleasure out of 'em, I ain't been told about it. See that? You's got the world in a jug and make out. Don't even know it. But I'm glad to be the one to tell you." So this represents how Tea-Cake sees Janie high up, while Janie doesn't see it in herself because of her previous relationship, and especially with Jody, right, and how he kind of put her as an object and put her down. It really shows how she's grown now, since Tea-Cake is different. It's actually real love because Tea-Cake compliments her. The last part of this project is the closet. So let's say I landed on the closet. I'll read the last quote card. "I ain't grieving, so why do I have to mourn? Tea-Cake loved me in blue, so I wears it. Jody ain't never in his life picked out no color for me. The world picked out black and white for Morning Joe, didn't. So I wasn't wearing it for him, I was wearing it for the rest of y'all." So this quote really shows how Janie doesn't really want to actually wear black, because not only did Jody not pick it for her, she wasn't wearing it for him either way. And the closets, all the clothes on the ground kind of shows how she's choosing blue now as her normal daily wear compared to before, and how she's grown as a person, and how she chooses her thing, not what everybody else wants her to do.